Yo, what up, family? What's going on? Let's get this shared up real quick. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Post that. Post that there. And post that. Post that there. Bust out the phone down and get that popping. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Look like we're ready to rock and roll, right? Let me get X pulled up real fast. Just real quick here. Take a quick look real fast. Nothing spectacular. Okay. Um. Okay. One more thing. Let me get one more thing here pulled up. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Pat. What's going on? Pat said he had an okay day yesterday, cashing yesterday. That's what's up. That's fire, right? We love to see that. You know, we definitely love to see that. Good days is what we're here for sure, right? Um, okay. All right, everything up. All right. First game on the docket here, we got Philadelphia 76ers. First of all, we got what, one, two, three, four, five, 6 games today. Say just came across your page, what you cooking up. Just getting ready to cook up something right now, man. Give you guys drop what I got, man. So man, thanks for stopping by. Didn't do NBA yesterday, did I? Nope. Did a little NFL. Shout out to the hey, hey, we did smack that plus 850 though, bro. I really liked that play yesterday. Both teams scored 2 touchdowns. I was all on that play, man, and we cashed that. So hopefully, if you had a chance to play that on the books, definitely glad that you got a chance to hit that play. If you tell me, man, so that's what's up. Patrick said today I'm taking a long shot on Aaron Gordon double versus the Kings. Okay, we probably can look into that. Derek Adams said, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell you, OG. Yeah, it's very important to play your straights, and you know what I'm saying, Derek. If you got a chance to, if you or your pick'em sites and stuff like that, but parlays they ain't bad, but you definitely gotta get your straights in. All right. So other than that, man, I know if Montgomery got a touchdown yesterday, he would have, man, the whole world would have erupted, man. I already know that. Aaron Jones, DJ Moore, and Kyle Pitts, anytime TD, what I got locked 4-5. All right, for sure. That's what's up. Aaron Jones, DJ Moore, Kyle Pitts, anytime TD. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. I can't talk you off with that. Definitely can't talk you off with that. Um, so like I said, we got 6 games here. Couple big spreads here. Well, yeah, a couple big spreads here, but we'll see what's going to happen. First game on the docket here, we got Philadelphia 76ers at Charlotte Hornets. We got 217 over under in this spot. Um, now, it's a multitude of things that I was looking at for this game. First of all, let's talk about the injury situation, right? So, on the Charlotte Hornets side, I do expect LaMelo Ball to play today. I think his line opened up at 22 or 23 and a half. I did not pull the trigger. Should have pulled the triggers at 24 and a half in most spots right now. I couldn't talk you off of it. But this team is getting a little bit healthier. Miles Bridges, he played one game. He played 25 minutes. That was out without LaMelo Ball. We already know that Miller, he's got a big time shot value. He got big time shot volume, and then they're definitely easing in Mark Williams there, right? So at the end of the day, then I still can see instances where Lamelo Ball gets there. Last time these two teams played, he gave him 38. Um, I like the matchup for Lamelo Ball. He'll probably be matched up with some. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to end up starting because they took a loss to the rookie point guard Philly. I don't know how they're going to who they're going to start. I know Maxi will be out there, and he's pretty much barbecue chicken on defense. But at the end of the day, those are some things that we need to look out for. He should have all the usage in the world though, the Melo Ball for sure. And like I said, you might be able to look at his assist rate to go up a little bit more because this team's getting a little bit healthier, right? So let me take a look at his assists. His assists sitting at 6.5. And like I said, Mark Williams is back into the fold. Here's a guy that can give you 20, 10, 15, 20, and 10 double strong double doubles like that. So definitely somebody that you can look at. He only played his highest minutes output was about 17. So I look for his minutes to go up, of course, in the near future. He is the clear cut number one center over here. So they're playing, Diabate, Mark Williams, and Nick Richards. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting there. I'm kind of interested in Lamelo Ball's assist, but we just going to have to see. Now, speaking of assists here, I was definitely looking at. Well, talk about the Philadelphia side for injuries. Of course, they'll be without. Look, they'll be without Embiid. Who all is it? Let's see. Embiid, Martin, McCain. That was big. Whatever. He's not that big, right? But interesting plot here. Drummond and Yabusele, right? Now, you gotta try to decipher which one of these guys you think is gonna fit the mold for the most for the most minutes here, right? In this matchup, truth be told, if I probably would, depending on how defensively how Drummond how he's gonna fare tonight, I probably would have to play him a little bit more, in my opinion, right? Because he's gonna see some Mark Williams, he's gonna see some Nick Richards and some Diabate. So uh, I would probably lean towards Drummond getting the bulk of the minutes, right? And I think the books are leaning that way too. As you can see, his rebound prop sitting pretty hefty, 11 and a half. I thought I seen, yeah, 11 and a half, and that's at a minus 104, right? Now, Yabusele, he has been getting a decent amount of rebounds um, in the absence of yeah, nice. So, I hope you caught that plus eight, that two touchdowns, man. Straight up, man. That was a plus 850, man. I know you caught it. I know you caught it, man. I gave it out. You knew to get that. You knew to get that. I hope you got that, bro. If not, it is what it is. But let's see. Yabusele here. Let's see. hmm Let me check the on and off too here. Mhm. Now I'm probably not going to this play though. I ain't even gonna lie. Probably not going to this play, but let me see, without let's see, Joel Embiid. Man, I don't know who this is. I can't answer this. Let me answer this real fast. Hold up. Hello. Yes, I'm at work. Can I call you? Can I call you back on this number? Well, I'm like I said, I'm at work. I gotta go. I'll call you right. I'll call you right back in like 15 minutes. All right. All right. He said I'm laddering Gershon to 15 points. Yeah. Sometimes he can get hot from beyond the arc, but at the end of the day, yeah. So games without them. Let's see. In a rebound category, let's see. So the last three games been meh, right? The last three games been meh without him, but he did go through a stretch that he was hitting his 5.5 rebounds. Am I gonna play it? Probably not, but it's just something I wanted to point out. You know what I'm saying? So they do like to, they do like to stretch the four, things like that with him because he will take the three for sure, right? So that's something that you can look at there. Where I'm really going to here, where I'm really wrestling with is strong lean. I'm probably going to end up betting it was the Paul George. Paul George, either his now you could look at Paul George three different ways, a few different ways. You could look at his points because his points prop is pretty low. You can look at his points plus rebounds. Uh, you can look at his PRAs, right? You can look at all that. So right now, I was taking a look at his assist prop. Um, uh, let's see, games without. How about games without Joel Embiid, right? This is not the under. I'm not looking for the under. I'm looking for the over. So games, four of his last five games without Embiid, he's probably kind of like found his groove, some similar, somewhat, and he's went over this assist prop four of his last five games, right? You can see Maxi definitely he's going to be a volume shooter, um, but somebody's going to have to get this offense going. Now they will be without the rookie. I forget his name, but he'll be out, and that kind of hurts, but so you got to figure, they're going to need him to score or they're going to need him to do a little bit of everything. And it's possible that's what it could be, right? A little bit of everything. So at the end of the day, you can take a look at his assists. You can also take a look at his his points and assists, his rebounds plus assists. You can look at that. It's only sitting at 10.5. His rebounds and assists without Joel Embiid. He probably hit that a few times as well. Without Joel Embiid, he's 7 for 10 to this number. So that's another play that you can look at. And if you think he's going to be a little bit more aggressive offensively, which his points prop is sitting at right now is sitting at 20.5. That's really low for somebody like Paul George. So you could also look at his points. You could also look at his PRAs along with his threes, right? If you just think he's going to be ultra aggressive, then you could look at his whole stat line in the PRA. You know what I'm saying? Sitting at 31 and a half. A hot and healthy Paul George can hit that 31 and a half and just points alone. You know what I'm saying? And when you got a line like this for Paul George, and I don't know when you look at the usage and what the usage is going to have to be without two of their main scorers, like yeah, right. Uh, it's a matter of time before Paul George can probably end up crushing this line, right? Especially on a regular basis. So 20 and a half is not a real possibilities. And if you get a chance to get this number at 20 and a half and he just consistently started hitting it day by day, then that's a prop that you can find and you could just probably ride it to about 23, 24 points. It'll probably take about a week for it to get up there if he gets himself on track, right? Because he's gonna have to be the second or third scorer over here without the young boy, right? So, that's just some plays that I'm looking at right there, right? Couldn't talk you off the Lamelo Ball. Couldn't talk you off the Lamelo Ball. Tyrese Maxey's always in play, and then the three ball for Paul George. You know that's what he does, right? So 2.5 threes is juiced up at a minus 138 right now. Even if you want to take it on a pick'em site or something like that, be my guest. Speaking of pick'em sites, I don't mind Paul George fantasy score either, going up against this Charlotte Hornets team. So you know, he's going to have the second highest usage on this team, at least the second, if not the most. So, it is what it is. We want players that's going to give us the opportunity to get there, right? I think Paul George to give you the opportunity to get there, and no matter what prop that you decide to take for him, okay? High usage players, you already know the deal, okay? Um, yeah, I caught it. Oh, he did, you did. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. You could have put anything on it as long as you caught it. Next game here on the docket here, we're looking at. So I don't actually. Let me. I will probably. So like I said, it's a multitude of things that can play. I'm gonna end up putting some threes and some parlays for George. I've been playing a lot, but that rebounds plus assists really looked interesting. At 10 and a half, it's at 11 and a half right here. What was it 10 and a half at? What book was it 10 and a half at? Bet 365 Caesars, MGM. You can get that 10 and a half on underdog. Underdog. So I really like that play. I do. I do like that play. I got interest in that play. It's points too, man. I mean, it's points too. So, Miami Heat, Detroit Pistons, right? So, Kate Cunningham, right? First of all, we got an over under 219 and a half in this spot. Notable injuries for the Pistons here. They'll be without um, Tobias Harris, right? So that's interesting. And I know Duran hasn't been playing well or up to the standards, make that leap like we thought he was going to make so far. But you can get his rebounds at 8.5. I couldn't talk you off of that if you just really wanted to go there. Um, Isaiah Stewart, his rebounds are in play as well. So, if you think, here's where you could probably find some value at if you just might want to try to get to an 8 or something like that for Isaiah Stewart. I can see instances where he could definitely get there. And you could probably get something like 8 rebounds for him at about what uh, 290, 10 rebounds for him at plus 650. At the end of the day, without Tobias Harris, I could definitely see him, getting a few extra rebounds. Let me see. Isaiah Stewart. They did play this year too. Miami. He had 10 rebounds versus Miami in 22 minutes. I'm personally not a big fan of, Miami from a rebounding standpoint. On the season, let's take a look here. Miami, top five. Wait, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Top seven that give it up rebounds there. Um, and let's see, versus centers, Miami. It was the time Miami was getting thrashed by centers. Um, where are they? Miami, right here. So they get a little bit better though, bro. Straight up, they get a little bit better, but it is what it is, right? Will I be going there? Probably not. But his 5.5 rebounds are not out of the realm of possibilities. Cade Cunningham points, rebounds, and assists. All that's in play, right? I remember I think there might have not been any Jimmy Butler, or this game might have went into overtime last time these two teams played, and Tyler Hero went off, right? So I couldn't talk you off Tyler Hero numbers here. His points probably sitting at 23 and a half. We know it's a 3-point shooting game, a league here, so his three is definitely in play at 3.5, right? So definitely I'll take a look. I probably would take his threes probably before I even take his points, right? But it is what it is. He should get the decent amount of usage for sure. What's up? What's up, Mackie? What's going on? So Tyler Hero could take you off the three ball for him, but from a point standpoint here or PRAs, even on the pick'em sites fantasy score, um, Cade Cunningham is definitely in play. 22 and a half points. I like it, right? I like it. I like the 22 and a half points. I'll take that, win, lose, or draw, right? So 22 and a half points, strong lean towards the over for me, right? Um, Chicago Bulls, my Chicago Bulls at Toronto Raptors, right? So I don't bet on a lot of my Bulls players or things of that nature, but I tell you, even if you want to get to a parlay piece or something like that, I don't mind the 1.5 threes for Nikola Vucevic, even if you want to use it as a parlay piece. So I don't mind that, and I'm definitely looking at the points here, or the double double, or as a parlay piece for somebody like Jakob Pertl. 16 and a half points. We know he can score around that basket, so it is what it is. In this matchup, I couldn't talk you off the 10 and a half points for Archie Agbaji as well, right? So those are two guys that I was looking at on the Toronto side. If I had to take one prop here, it would probably be Jakob Poeltl over 16 and a half points. Looking at the Bulls on the season, points in the paint, uh, they've been giving it up, right? So at the end of the day, looking at the points in the paint on the season, Chicago Bulls giving up the most points in the paint, right? So it is what it is right there. Jakob Poeltl, that's definitely what he does. He scores around the basket. Um, I don't mind Vooch either, but yeah, looking at some of his advanced numbers, like I said, points in the paint here. Most of his points come in the paint 12, 8, 14, 14, 10, 20, uh, 2, 6, 10, 10, 26, 32. So he has the ability to smash in the paint. And like I said, the Bulls are giving up the most points in the paint. So, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Some of his averages right now, he's got a 19% usage. Probably would go up a little bit more without Scotty Barnes. And then he's averaging 11 and a half rebounds and about 19 and a half rebound chances, right? So he's out there definitely getting to it. So you can look at him for a double double as a parlay piece or anything like that. And like I said, Nikola Vucevic on the other hand, he can hit the three in transition. He can hit the three either way it goes, right? So 1.5 threes, nine of them possibilities for Vooch. Having somebody like Jakob Poeltl uh, step out beyond the arc, things like that. Um, you know, transition, things like that. Vucevic is going to get it, however the defense is going to give it to him, right? So the 1.5 3 pointers for Vucevic. He's hit this number in 8 of his last 10 games. So he's pretty accurate when it comes to that two 3 point makes, right? The attempts for him has been, interesting, right? It's almost like he's averaging around it's 4 or 5 shots, 3 point attempts, but it's not out of real impossibility. So you can look at that right there, right? Um, and like I said, Oshia Bagji is another guy that I look at in this matchup versus the Bulls. Um, it's worth the look. Like I said, it's worth the look, right? Um, Agbaji, you know what? I haven't been putting these plays to the side. I should have been. Um, Agbaji, looking at his points here, sitting at 10 and a half. I like this matchup here overall, but let's see. Games without Scotty Barnes, uh, Abaji, he's 8 for 10 to this number, right? Without Scotty Barnes, 10 and a half points. He's hit this number in eight of his last 10 games without him, right? And the three ball, he can get to the 1.5 threes. Like I said, without Scotty Barnes on the floor, his 1.5 threes, uh, he's 8 for 10 to that number as well. So you'll get 1.5 threes for Abaji at probably plus money. Probably plus money if you just want to go there. Not something I probably won't bet it, but you can get a decent number on his threes. Uh, his number's not out right here on prize on FanDuel, but I can check the numbers right. So right here you get his threes at plus 114, and you can get that on DraftKings. Probably a few of the major books outside of FanDuel, right? FanDuel hasn't put it up yet. So 1.5 threes, it's not a real possibilities, or his points. So those are some places that I was looking at right there. I was also looking at Josh Giddey. His rebounds and assists, right? Um, I was looking at his rebounds and assists, but I'm just gonna end up pumping my brakes on that spot there. And I didn't even mention. You can do whatever you want to do with somebody like R.J. Barrett. His usage should be, pretty good there. Last time I played him, last game, I took his rebounds and assists. He cashed it. I wouldn't talk you. I couldn't talk you off taking his rebounds and assists this game either. Okay, his rebounds and assists. Let me see. Sitting at rebounds. Let me see. What's this boy's name again? RJ. RJ. You know what? Hold on. Rebounds and assists. I want to check the numbers here. I didn't check the numbers for RJ, but we're about to see it right now. So his last three games, he's hit this number, uh, 13 and a half. That's where it's at right now. I couldn't talk you off of it though in this matchup versus the Bulls. Bulls are getting a little bit better, but I couldn't talk you off of it. I don't know what his regular assist prop is. 6.5. Okay, 6.5. Uh, I think he's been crushing this number too without Scotty Barnes. So that's another play that you can look at as well, right? He's three of his last four games without RJ. He's hit that number. A few dimes to drop down the portal. A couple dimes to Grady Dick, one or two to Baji, he can get that, right? So he did have a triple double last game he played. So he's definitely going to be one to look to get the team involved, right? So rebounds and assists, you could definitely look at that for R.J. Barrett and Josh Giddey. Rebounds and assists for him as well. Definitely in play. Don't know if I'm going to bet it, but his rebounds and assists has been. I ain't gonna say it's been a wagon, but in the right setting, we do know that um, um, Giddy could hit this. So Josh Giddy. So he's 6 of 10 to this number at 12 and a half. There's just times where he crushes this number. There's times where he crushes this numbers. There's times where he don't. You know, so taking a look at as a whole, rebounds, Toronto. Mm, and assists. Okay. All right. Well, Cleveland Cavaliers and Brooklyn Nets. Now, uh, we got injury implications here, right? So at the end of the day, here, what we're looking at here is, so I'm gonna tell you, we know Thomas is out. No more Schroeder. Zaya Williams is out. Bogdanovich, whatever, right? So from a guard standpoint here, of course, we'll get somebody like Ben Simmons will probably be running the point here. Um, but you got to look at, okay. So between Keon Johnson and and Shake Milton here, I don't know, right? I expect Keon Johnson to get the start for sure, but Shake Milton, he ain't shy, right? He's been around. Team pretty much knows who he is, what he can do, and he's gonna have some games, right? So that's one of the areas where I don't mind attacking this Cleveland team is through the guards, and we do have numbers for Keon out already. I'm not mad at you if you want to take a stab at this. I probably will take a stab at this. Take a stab at this Keon Johnson at this 9.5 points. I just man, I don't I'm probably taking a stab at it. I am right. I think he might be one of those guys that's going to end up being blowout proof. So he might be able to get some points on the back end. So 9.5 points is not a real possibilities. So it is what it is, right? Dorian Finney-Smith. I was looking at him for threes. His one it's a parlay piece. You can get it, and try to get it quickly, but it's a parlay piece, 1.5. He's hit this number probably, I think maybe 6 of his last 8 games. Let's see, Dwayne Finney-Smith. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 8 games. He's hit this number, and he's hit three threes or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 7 games. So Dwayne Finney-Smith has been a gem when it comes to he's been a very 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 good play, right, when it comes to the threes. Right now you get 3 threes for him at plus 150, and then 4 threes for him at plus 350, right? Somebody who can probably stretch the defense. He did face this team. I don't know, he did hit 2 threes versus these guys last time they played. This was about a month ago, a little bit over a month ago, but it is what it is. Cam Johnson as well. His threes are in play as well. He did stretch them out for I think 4 threes last time these two teams played. He might see a little bit more of a usage bump, so it is what it is, right? So it's a few things that I'm looking at here. I know the usage in all the players. I know the usage and all. I know the usage and all. Everything's going to be concentrated here, so I got to expect Cam Johnson to get a few more points here. But I don't know if I'm gonna bet on his points. I don't, man. I don't. I know his points probably sitting at what, 20 and a half. Don't know. I think I'd rather take the shot on Keon Johnson at 9.5 than the 20 and a half for him. And the rebounds for I was looking at Claxton's rebounds. It's at 8.5 to cash this. If you want to get it on something like a pick'em site, I think you could. I think you can get it there, right? You can at least get a push, right, Claxton? You can at least get a push on the 8 rebounds here if you want to get that. And then, like I said, last time these two teams played, he had a double double, right? And if you think he could get there, which is very well possible, even 10 rebounds here, let's take a look. Let's compare some numbers. 10 rebounds for him would be plus 160. And then the combo, the double double for him would be plus 220. So, truth be told, I would probably if I'm thinking about a double double, I would probably just take the 10 rebounds at the plus 160 and just hope he gets the 10 rebounds if I'm thinking about a double double and just take the plus 160. So that's probably what I would do. That's probably what I would do. So something like that. That's probably what I would do. Right. Take the 10 rebounds, and if I'm thinking double double, I'll just take the 10 rebounds because some of these players can come out here and give your ass a 9 piece and you be looking stupid. So the Cleveland Cavaliers side, there is some blowout risk here. So anything, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to get to, be my guest. There is some, like I said, there's some blowout risk. Be safe out there, right? Be safe. Um, Denver Nuggets, Sacramento Kings. So right now we have a 237 over under in this spot, right? That's one thing. Um, Looking at on the season here, we already know how we like to attack this team in certain instances, especially throughout the assist prop, right? So over the course of the season, Denver's given up the most assists, right? Just excuse me, I got the hiccups. And Denver's given up the most assists. This is not versus a point guard or whatever. This is from a team's perspective, right? So, damn, I got the hiccups. So we know. So what we do know is, um, what we, what we do know is, Fox can get assists, Monk can get assists. Damn, I got the hiccups, and uh, Sabonis can get assists as well, right? Oh man, excuse me. So Fox, Sabonis, and Monk can get assists. So as a team, they're giving up a decent amount of assists, right? um, Denver, and then this game is concentrated usage. So on the Sacramento side, the Stars going to play a ton, right? Stars going to play a ton. So long story short, you can look at this as for any one of those guys. Me personally, I'll probably be looking at Monk here, right? I'll probably be looking at Monk here for his assists in at 5.5. Don't know if I'll get there, but it's a strong lean towards the over, right? Uh, his assists are sitting at 5.5, and there's times that he's going to show you upside on his assist prop, right? So, looking at Malik Monk here, so he's hit this number in what 6 of his last 10 games. And sometimes, he gives you upside on that number, right? Impressive coming out there getting 9 assists versus Minnesota, but coming off a 9 assist game versus these guys here, interesting to see. You can start throwing some shots at his double double, like you can start throwing some shots at this double double at plus 650. What about his assists? 10 assists for him is what? Plus 800. See what I'm saying? So you got to take a look at both of the ways, right? So if you want to take a look at his double double at a plus 650, then like okay, he's gonna get that double double through assists. So why not just come back and take that 10 assists? And now that 10 assists is a plus 800. What is this 8 assists? Plus 300. I'm probably gonna have to sprinkle on that, bro. Straight up, man, because uh, I mean, plus 800 is a decent amount. I might take him for 8, and I probably might take him for 10, and I don't care if I lose, right? I might take him for 8. His regular prop at 6, then 8, then 10, right? Take a look at that. I might take a look on DraftKings and see what that number. Let me see. Let me go to the outline. 9.5 assists. It's a plus 1100 where? On DraftKings. 800 on FanDuel. So I might slide over to DraftKings and sprinkle on that 10 assists. Hey, I mean, he's been flirting with it, man. I mean, he's got 10 assists here, 9 assists. You get 9 assists at a pretty decent number on DraftKings if it's at 11. So maybe I'll go to DraftKings and do a small ladder on him, and maybe I'll do that, and it is what it is, right? And so I'll probably do that, man. So Malik Monk assists, definitely in play. Not something that I'm giving out. We already know it's a chalky play, but I'm gonna take it. And then the rebounds, right? So man, Sabonis, 12 and a half rebounds. I like it, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Just stay out of foul trouble. I like it, man. 12 and a half rebounds against the Joker. I love to target the Joker. I never really target Sabonis versus the Joker, but I will target anybody versus the Joker. I didn't target players that was way more trash than Sabonis, and Sabonis ain't trash, right? But I didn't target some of the worst players versus the Joker and got there, right? So Sabonis, and he's been doing well versus the Joker, right? So taking a look at this rebound prop here versus him, um, you can look at the points plus rebounds as well. I wouldn't say it's a risky move there because I mean Sabonis is pretty good in his own right, but he's got double-digit rebounds in 4 straight games versus him. And lo and behold, I know this. I know Denver wants this game. Denver lost what? Denver lost what? Three of their last 4 games versus them. Now Denver did win their last game. They haven't faced them this year. They haven't. So this is gonna be the first matchup here. Um, I'm strong lean towards the over rebounds for Sabonis, right? Uh, Sabonis, but his assist, I'm probably looking I'm probably looking at the under. I ain't even gonna lie. What was it, 5.5? You might see instances where you can get the under here, and I might not go there, right? But he's been more aggressive in the scoring column this year. There's less triple doubles, and it's like they trying to. It would be, I mean, to get him and Fox and everybody else acclimated. So, whatever, right? But he's been putting up more points as of late. As you can see, 21, 27, 21, 25, 27, 22, 32. You got to try to notice the trend, right? Notice the trend. Let's see what the shot field goal attempts have been looking like. 11, 12, 13, 15, 19, 16, whatever. I would like to see him at least 15 shots a game. But 20 points, I don't know what it's been looking like head to head in that points category. He's hit 20 points right, but once, but his 20 points is sitting at I mean his points per sitting at 20 and a half. Um, how aggressive was he those games? 14, 16, 18 shots. So normally aggressive, I guess. What about his fouls? How's his fouls look versus the Joker? None right here. 3, 3, and 5. So I guess, man. I won't be going to his points though. Truthfully, I can see instances where he get his rebounds right. But the when you look at Denver, Denver have been giving up points in the paint here, as you can see. On the season, they are top 5 at giving up points in the paint. That's just a product of, and both of these guys are the same way, right? Because I target both of these guys for rebounds, right? With whoever, as long as I think that that person can stay out of foul trouble, I don't mind taking the rebounds versus Sabonis or or Joker. And whenever these two teams play, or whenever these two centers play, it definitely looks like there's a lot of rebounds to go around for everyone. Because it's like Sabonis will go out there and get 14 rebounds. His opponent would get 10. You know what I'm saying? 17, 22, shit like that. Long story short, yeah. So on during the course of the season, um, over the course of the full season here, Denver is number 5 in giving up points to the and they're in second chance points. They are probably number 1 on the season. Well, they're number 4 on 5 on the season. They're giving up second chance points. That means they're giving up points in the paint, and Sabonis somebody could get the rebound, he could go right back up. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Now, if we filter it to the last, what, 4 weeks and see, who's giving up points in the paint. Let's see. Denver. Lately, Denver, they still in the fold. They're still in the fold, but they're getting a little bit better, right? They're getting a little bit better. How about the last 2 weeks? That's probably about 6 games. Last 6 games. Denver, they, yeah, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. All right, man. Let's take a look, right? So I don't mind the 12 and a half. I have to stop being a chicken when it comes to betting on Sabonis, right? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But anything can happen here. A lot of things can happen here. Aaron Gordon's been rebounding the ball well. Michael Porter's got 5 rebounds or better in every game this season, except for one. So those are some tidbits that you could take a look at. Even De'Aaron Fox has been hitting this assist prop, right? Here and there. So don't get it twisted. He's been sharing the ball. Um, as you can see, 8 assists, 9 assists, 8 assists, 3, 7, 9, 5, whatever, right? De'Aaron Fox assist prop is sitting at what? 6.5. And if you want to go get to something like, let's see, mm, I wouldn't do that, but mm, I could see a good bankroll builder coming out of this game, though, straight up. I mean, you can look at like what? Uh, you can look at something like 10 rebounds for Sabonis. You can look at like 4 assists for uh, Monk. 10 rebounds and 4 assists, minus 186. You can even mix in some points in there. What? Uh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sabonis, do you go out there and get 15? So minus 131. You can figure it out though. I can see a good bankroll builder or a good same game parlay coming out of here. A good same game parlay coming out of here. I might do one for this game, right? Um, but that's what I'm looking at there. I'm definitely looking at the rebound for Sabonis, assist for Monk, right? And it's a host of other things. I could sit here and talk about this game all day long. Um, last but not least, last game on the docket here. I've already taken it. First of all, we got an over 223 in this spot here, over under. Jazz 8.5 point dogs here. I'm thinking about taking Jazz at plus 8.5. Number one. Number two, the first play I made when I woke up this morning was the over rebounds for. I took the 9.5 for 9.5 for Walker Kessler. I got that at like a minus 125, something like that. I took that right now. The assist prop for James Harden. Thinking about going with the double double, getting good value on the double double with the 8.5 at minus 130, and then let's see, the double double. You're getting plus money for his double double at plus 105. It was better than that, right? And then I took the points for I took the points for Norman Powell at 21 and a half. And I'm thinking about taking his threes as well, right? So his threes at 3.5. I'm thinking about taking his threes at 3.5 at plus money. I'm thinking about it. So at the end of the day here, the usage is there. All that he just got to make his shots, right? Um, Looking at the shooting guard position here, on the season here. Looking at the 3 pointers made, Utah, they're giving up the fourth most threes to the shooting guard position. And then when you're looking at points there, Utah's giving up the fifth most points to the shooting guard position. The numbers are there. The line is there, right? Uh, you know, I don't know who'd be guarding him because they can hide some of these guys, but at the end of the day, uh, Sexton is running a two. Keontae George is running a one. Switches and all that shit just could be barbecue chicken in instances, right? So I do like that. I do like that. Oh, the assist props, right? So on the season, um, Utah's giving up the third most assists, and they're probably giving up the most potential assists, right? They give up the most potential assists on the season. So that's just screams. This screams that screams James Harden. Now you can't forget about Zubox. Now what I don't mind is on these pick'em sites, if you get a Zubac and a if you get a Zubac and a look at that shit went to 10. If you get a Zubac and a Kessler combo, I don't mind that either. Rebound combo, I don't mind that either. Right? Let's take a look and see if they got it out right now. Zubac and Markkinen. That's trash right there. They on some bullshit, right? This Nicholas Claxton, Jared Allen, I don't mind that. And this Jacoperto and this Vucevic, I don't mind that. Okay, so I'll come back. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this game. I'm sticking with the highest futures players, the guys who I can't really, the guys who I know, right? Gonna help these guys get to the win here. Um, you can also look at marketing. I mean, you can also look at the fancy score for. You can also look at the fancy score for Walker Kessler. He gets a lot of blocks. He's got an assignment. I really like when he's got an assignment. Somebody like Zubac, so I can see these guys going at it right now. Let's take a look and see if we get a fancy score out for Kessler. Let me see. Kessler. When I'm streaming, this prize picks it's the worst, right? If I'm not streaming, so a few things about Kessler's been balling, right? So lately, you can look at his rebounds, 4 of his last 5 games. His points plus rebounds plus assists sitting at 22. That's 5 straight games. Just hit that, and so on and so forth. You don't need me to, whatever, right? But let's see. Fancy scored 32 and a half. Now, he's hit this number 4 of his last 5 games. Like I said, I got real interest right there, right? Let's take a look at Walker Kessler. Um, I don't like the pace this game could potentially be played at. That's enough. That's one thing there. But he did face the Clippers win. Let's see. They faced the Clippers. He ain't faced the Clippers this year, huh? Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting. I thought they played. Well, as you can see, his block category is lit. Um, 1, 4, 5, 2, 2, 5, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 3, 5, 3, 2, whatever, right? Blocks are worth threes, a fancy score. So if he goes out there and get you 2 blocks, that's 6 points, right? So it is what it is, right? Or you could just look at his individual blocks or blocks plus steal play, right? I think, let me see something. Let me see something. Blocks. Who's giving up blocks to centers? So the Clippers, where are the Clippers? Around the middle of the pack. Around the middle of the pack. Utah giving up a lot of blocks to the center position. They giving up the second most blocks, so Zubac blocks could be in play. What about fancy score? Utah's giving up the most fancy score to centers. That's crazy, right? Um, LA Clippers around the middle of the pack there. Okay, well, it is what it is, right? Zubac, where they got his numbers at? 11 and a half rebounds, uh, points, 14 and a half points. I know he gonna beat this shit a couple times if they got him at 11 and a half points. I know that's a couple blocks. Let me see something. Last time he seen Zubac, he gave his ass 5 blocks in 31 minutes. Let me see games with player. Let me make sure Zubac was on the court. Yeah, he built her ass. That's worth 15 points in fantasy, right? 5 blocks. So yeah, belt to ass. All them little midgets out there, none of them motherfuckers can come out there and score. Yeah, right. And then on top of that, speaking of midgets, this Clippers team ain't that good of a rebounding team either. I mean, they got Kessler. Then after that, I mean, they got Zubac. Then after that, who the fuck else is rebounding the ball? You know what I'm saying? So guys like hmm, so guys like marketing can be in play here, right? So uh, 6 rebounds, 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 9 rebounds. Marketing could be in play here. And he's going to be out there, right? Collins has been playing, a decent amount of minutes there. He's going to be out there. Collins went through a stretch where he was getting 9, 9, 13, 13, 14, 8, 8, 8, 9, 10, 13 rebounds. And lo and behold, I'm you shit. Don't make me come out here and take these motherfucking Utah Jazz, bro. Straight up. Utah Jazz for the win. Let me see. Cause look, man. All right, the dogs probably barking in this spot. They plus 295 dogs, right? If I'm taking the Utah Jazz, I got to look at these prepared performance doubles because that's where you're gonna maximize your profit at, right? And I can see instances like look at the double double for marketing. You gotta look and see what it's gonna take for the dogs to win, right? They got a healthy squad right now. I mean, even what's the kid's name off the bench? He's healthy, right? Um, Clarkston, right? Oh, he's questionable. I would have Clarkson would have to be in for me, right? For them to come out here and put belt to ass, I need Clarkson to be in. His first game back, nothing, 31 points, 8 for 13, 23 points, right? I'm gonna need Clarkson to be in. So I'll be watching out for that shit. I'll be watching out for that shit, right? And I'm starting to lag too. I'll be watching out to see if Clarkson is gonna be in. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out here and win this game, bro. Straight up, man. I could say I could be talking out the side of my neck, whatever the case may be. But I'm trying to tell you, 15 points in the win for Colin Sexton, nothing plus 480, right? Like 15 points in the win. Um, Now Norman Powell is definitely a ladder candidate for sure, right? 30 points, 25 points, 30 points. He could be one of those guys. Let me see. Keontae George, 76 assists in the win. Mm. Colin Sexton, 20 points in the win, plus 820. 10 rebounds in the win, plus 680. 12 in the win, plus 650 for Kessler. So on and so forth, right? If I tell you what, if I was betting on this game, it would be Utah Jazz or nothing for me. I'm not betting on the Clippers. I'm not. I'm not betting on the Clippers. I don't know. I don't know how they still making it with that defense they got. They got some defensive pieces though. They do, right? Let me take a look here. Coffee, Powell, Terrence Mann. Now who's out? Kawhi Leonard, Jones Jr., Terrence Mann, Bones Holland. He gets his minutes. He's been playing 20 minutes. And then Kevin Porter Jr. been coming in too, right? Yeah, so I guess that's what they getting they offense for. But let one of these motherfuckers be broke, right? Porter Jr. He's been playing some ball. I'm still. I mean, Amir Coffee, Nicholas Batum, Coffee been out there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Utah Jazz came out here and smacked their ass up, right? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not. Um, Let me take a look at some of these double doubles and shit. Um, Kessler plus 165, Marketing plus 480, Collins plus 210. What about individual rebound props? Uh, Collins at 8, Marketing at 6.5 at plus money. That's probably where you're gonna see your value at marketing, right? Uh, 8 rebounds for marketing plus 195. 10 rebounds for marketing plus 470. And if you want to check it on another book, marketing, 10 rebounds for marketing, you'll probably get it at a plus 800, I'd say max. Let's take a look. 10 rebounds plus 600. 470 on FanDuel, DraftKings plus 600. Man, I might do me some. It's Christmas time. And then I'm about to shut it in this year with a bang. Christmas time still coming up, man. Still coming up, man. So, hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. The 11 rebounds was a plus 1,000, man. Straight up. Let me see something here. Rebounds. Um, LA. See the Clippers. They play slow. I want to say right. So their numbers can be inflated because of that, right? But what about power forward? What about rebound chances? Hmm. What about centers? Small forward. What about lately? It's 4 weeks. Motherfuckers just play at a snail's pace. That's all it is. They ain't that. They ain't that good of no rebounder team. They not. Can't pay me to believe that. Um, they can't pay me to believe that. Cannot. I know pace got something to do with that. They in the bottom third. Man, fuck the Clippers. Fuck the Clippers, man. Damn, we hit the 1 hour mark. All right, so that's where I'm at with that, man. I feel like now I'm gonna tell you, I'm just tell you, man. If you looked at these two teams on paper, if you looked at these two teams on paper, you would say, give me the Jazz, man. Right? Like, but the Jazz ain't been. Now, sometimes they come out there and jazz you on up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though, man. It is what it is, man. So, let's see. Harden, assists, um, points plus threes for Powell, rebounds. This game shape up to a good same game parlay atmosphere too. Rebounds, Kessler, um, going down the line. I should have put them up there when I was saying this. Malik Monk. It's a bonus. That's a dangerous play, man. Not too dangerous though. Not too dangerous. I mean, anything can happen. Looking at the points here. Keon Johnson, his shit went up quick. Money coming in on Keon. Dorian Finney-Smith, you can look at his points and or threes. His threes probably at 2.5 by now. 1.5, that's a parlay piece. Um, the rebounds for Claxton, you can take a look at that if you want. An 8, I would take it on prospects where you can get a push at the 8. And the threes for Cam Johnson or whatever the case may be. But I will go with the, let's see, threes. Vucevic 1.5, straight or parlay piece, whatever you want to get to it. Jakob Poeltl, points or double double, however you want to get to it. Um, I lean towards the over. Abaji, points 10.5. Uh, Rebounds and assists, Giddy, and rebounds and assists. You can look at Giddy. You can look at uh, you can look at Giddy. You can look at Barrett. Uh, Barrett's shit going up, man. Straight up fast. I'm not even gonna put that up there. Um, K Cunningham points are in play today. I think he gets a points, just a little bit of points bump. I mean, I lean towards the over there, so it is what it is. 22 and a half. Um, and then Philly. You have to decipher. I think Drummond would get the bulk of the minutes. That's my opinion. His rebound sitting at 11 and a half. The books think it too. So whatever, right? Paul George. It's a multitude of ways you can look at Paul George. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put his threes up here because I know without a doubt I'm going with that. Just 2.5 threes for Paul George. Maxi threes sitting at 3.5. Couldn't talk you off of that. And LaMelo Ball, his 3.5 threes, like his 3.5 threes and or his points, right? Both of them is in play. I'll just put that up there for right now. LaMelo Ball and the assists here, rebounds and assists or whatever, right? Rebounds and assists for Paul George or straight assists for Paul George. One or the other, man. I think it's one or the other. At 11 and a half. It did open up at 10 and a half. Now, if you want to go to the other book and get the 10 and a half on underdog, then I think that's what you should do. Go get the 10 and a half on underdog, right? Uh, or the 5.5 assists should be 5.5 pretty much everywhere. And I lean towards the over there. Now, LaMelo Ball, I can see instances where he goes over this assist prop with Mark Williams. You know, he been playing like 17 minutes. He probably might see 20 minutes today. Um, then you got Nick Richards, you know, coming behind him, and then you got Bridges into the fold. So don't get that. That 6.5 assists is definitely in play. You can look at points plus assists. You can look at PRAs, right? Double doubles, whatever the case may be for LaMelo Ball. I expect him to play today. You know, his number, I think his points prop came out at shit, 22 and a half. I think money just came pouring in on it, right? But again, Harden, you can look at his double double, right? Um, Norman Powell, I like the points plus rebound. I mean plus points plus his threes. Walker Kessler rebounds. You can definitely look at a double double for him. But this is the only play that I played right here. Walker Kessler 9.5 rebounds. Um, Malik Monk over 5.5 assists. You can ladder him if you want to. It just is what it is. Sabonis, I'm taking stabs at it, right? I'm taking a stab at his rebounds. Keon Johnson, give me the over, right? His points probably gonna keep going up all day. Money gonna keep coming in. And don't forget to live bet uh, David Montgomery out indefinitely with MCL. Okay, parlay piece for Finney Smith. Don't forget Cam Johnson. Uh, Vucevic, 1.5 threes. Poto over points. You can look at double double for him as well. Strong lean towards the over Abaji points. You could also look at 1.5 threes for Abaji. Kay Cunningham, I wouldn't take the under, right? Lean towards the over points for him. Paul George, 2.5 threes, whatever. Parlay piece, whatever you want to do. The mellow ball, money just steady coming in on his threes, his points. So it is what it is with him too, right? At the end of the day, take what you like, leave what you don't. A six pick here. I said I'm gonna stop doing six picks. James Harden assist went to 9. I'm gonna leave that up there still. I'm gonna leave that Walker Kessler up there still. What I got? Walker Kessler, James Harden, Norman Powell. Um, what else do I got here? How about what I got over here? How about throwing in? How about throwing in Monk? How about throwing in? Uh, hmm, hmm. How about throwing in? Hmm, damn, this rebound combo look juicy. How about throwing that in there? Jakob Pertl, Nikola Vucevic. What about the three pointers made? Let me see something. 1.5. I like that Jay Nivey 1.5. I don't give a fuck. I like it. 3.5 for LaMelo Ball. I like that. They got Vucevic as a demon for 2.5. 4.5 for Cam. Monk, I like the 2.5. 4.5, I can see Powell getting there. I can see instances where he gets there. Okay. Let's go. Damn, what was I just? I was just seeing something. Oh, okay. Let's go to Sabonis, man. I'm gonna throw that shit in there, right? Risky, risky. I like that 8 too for Nicholas Claxton. I just think they need him down there. Sabonis at 13, man. You gotta get 14. No, I can't do that. I can, but I'm not doing that. Keon Johnson. They don't have Keon Johnson, do they? They do, and they got him at 9.5. Let me get that. Um, how about Monk? Come on, take the 5.5 assists for Monk. I'll take that, right? Norman Powell, 21.5 points. That's the best number out there right now. 9 assists for James Harden, 10 rebounds. Kessler, rebound combo with Vucevic and Podol. Interesting. Keon Johnson, 10 points. Malik Monks, whatever. Let's try to smack that, right? And let's get one on the books. Let's get one on the books. Let's get a parlay on the books. Okay, let me pull up another another one, right? Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna take that 10 though. Straight up. I'm gonna take that 10 from Keon. Okay? Let's go. Let's go 10. I'm gonna take them rebounds. I'm gonna take them Kessler rebounds. I ain't scared. Um, I'm gonna take them two threes for Rooch. Hmm. Oh, I'm gonna take fuck. Um, I'm gonna take that 20, right? Let's go. Let's take 20, man. Straight up. Let's take 20. Take 20 for Cade. Oh, wait a minute. That was the wrong one. Over here. Take 20 for Cade. One more play. Going three threes for LaMelo Ball. Plus 10,000. I mean, plus 1,000. Keon Johnson, 10 points. Kessler, 10 rebounds. Vucevic, 1.5 threes. Cade, 20 points. Ball, three threes. Let's get it. That's a plus 1,000. That's a plus 1,000 right there. Mm, whatever we're going to do. All right. Um, yeah. Quick look at the plays again. I'm finna build out two same game parlays right now. I'm about to put them in the members only right now. Not now, but right now. I'm finna sit here, build them out, and I'm putting them in the members only chat. Okay. So it is what it is. And then the prize picks here. Bang. The prize picks, and then that's the parlay right here. And this the plays, a bunch of different plays that I don't mind getting to. I only got one official on there right now. It's about to be two or three officials though. Keon is official for me. Um, Keon is official for me. What will we get? Let me see something. Keon, how much points they let his shit go up to? Let's see. 15 at 260, 20 at 700, 25. Mm. Keon did had I think he had 30 this year. Might be a coming out party for Keon, man. He just had 12 versus Memphis, 22 minutes, 12, 15. What about this season? He don't have 30. His minutes been solid in the 20 something range this since for a little bit. Multiple threes. What's his 3 point prop? 1.5. Juiced up. You don't got it out right here. FanDuel scared. Minus 145 where? Mm. Three threes for him plus 180. DraftKings. Mm. Okay. Okay. All right, fam. All right, peace out, man. That's where we're gonna go. Like I said, these are some of the plays that I like. Parlay pieces and straights. Parlay pieces and straights. Some plays that I like here. Parlay pieces and straights. If you caught the video, then you can see you heard what I said about other players and other plays that I like. But parlay right here, 1047, and it's going up. Keon Johnson, Kessler, Vucevic, Cunningham, LaMelo Ball, and the prize pick joint, right? Right here. Bang, bang, bang. Right? Bang, bang, bang. Okay. All right. Peace out, fam. Peace. about to put two parlays in the members